ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it. Taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Spider-Man 90s animated series Green Goblin and Mary Jane Watson 2-pack. I've actually been looking forward to this one. Did not like the last animated series Green Goblin, and the head sculpt looks dope from what I've seen already with this guy, and the MJ looks cool too. But anyway, I do like the packaging for these. I've kept it. First we'd gotten the black suit Spider-Man and Carnage, and then we'd gotten Doc Ock and Aunt May, and now we have Green Goblin and Mary Jane right over there. So you can see all three boxes side by side. And you get the characters shown on the side right over there. Once again, on the back, you can see 3D renders of the figures. And then on this side, you can see the faux VHS tapes. We get the 90s Spidey logo on the top. Not much more at the bottom. So let's get to it and crack these things open. But first, try and get your other Marvel Legends. You can do so.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's Green Goblin and Mary Jane Watson out of the packaging, and not looking too bad. I actually think these look pretty decent. There's the feeling of lacking in the sculpt of Green Goblin just by nature. I like to see, the scaly texturing and everything, but I understood that going in, this figure wouldn't have that. But I gotta say, I'm liking what I'm seeing as far as the head sculpt. That's what really made me want to buy this 2-pack set more than anything else. So, just to tell you right up front, I'm not really disappointed in that part, but there are some lacking things here and there, and the MJ figure is pretty decent, actually. So, anyway, we got some accessories to look at, not a whole ton, so let's get a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at the figures. So, for the MJ figure, we get a set of fist hands and relaxed hands over here. They all have the hinges that move up and down, and then for Green Goblin, we have the same pumpkin bomb that we've seen several times, but this time it has a translucent green flamey effect right over there. You can see the orange painted over it, which in some parts you could see through it a little, so it could have used maybe a little bit more orange paint, but still, I do like this accessory. Looks a little better to me anyway. And then you also have the green satchel right over here, which is more cartoon accurate as opposed to the pink satchel. And you can see on the satchel, they did paint this buckle right here with some nice looking gold, so I think that's cool. And yeah, this is definitely the more accurate color scheme for the cartoon. I do like that this pink satchel matches the rest of the figure very nicely, so if you wanted to switch, you could. We have the modified glider. I like the new head that they've added to it right here. Nice yellow paint right there. Compared to the previous version, you get the silver, and it's basically the same thing. They've just changed the head, and they've added a port to the bottom of it. Oh no, wait, this one had it too, so this actually came with the last animated version. I got them confused. You can take the Sky Cycle stand and remove that, and go ahead and port this on to the bottom right here, which is really tricky to do. I had to heat it up the first time I actually got it on there, but it will work. There that is. Pretty cool. And then you have the two new head sculpts. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this. I really like this head sculpt a lot. Let's get a look of how he looked in the animated series. I grabbed a shot right there, and I think they did a great job with this one. Way better than this one right over here. Ah, man, I don't know what he took, but hey, or this is the Harry Osborn one, right? That's what I'm telling myself. And then you can see the eyes have this nice black paint going around them. Teeth and tongue look really good over there. The tongue does match the hood right over here. And yeah, this looks really good on the figure. I do like it. If you wanted to swap out with this one, I took a photo of that. If you want to see how that looks, I think that was actually kind of cool to do. And then we also get this new Harry Osborn head sculpt, which I like. I actually like the head sculpt more so than the more comic accurate one that we have right over here. This looks really good. I just don't like the amount of paint that they added to the cheeks. It looks like makeup in certain angles. It looks like it's too pink on his cheeks right over there. It kind of throws me off. So yeah, that looks a little bit weird. Yeah, and then he does have the red lines in the hair, which is cartoon accurate, and you can see right over here, no makeup or anything like that. I mean, if he had makeup, then I would want the makeup, but it looks like it's just a little bit too much pink in person, I guess. I don't know. Some photos, it looks just a little odd. I don't know if you guys could see it on your copy. If you have, let me know what you think about it. But other than that, I do like the sculpt of it very much. Then here's looking at the Mary Jane Watson head sculpt, and I gotta say I like it. I mean, it looks like the cartoon version to me. For a cartoon version, I think this looks pretty good. It's not my favorite MJ head sculpt, and I think the colors remind me of the show a lot, so that's pretty cool. She actually has a little bit of dark paint on the inside of her hair where it rests on her shoulders, which is such a shame because you can't really see it until you take the head off. That's actually the only time I noticed it, but yeah, you can see that dark paint right there. Such an odd thing to do. I don't know who's in charge of the paints of the animated series stuff, but I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot of misses happening here. This is the actual comic version right over here from the 2-pack. Or no, this came with Gwen Stacy. I'm sorry. But yeah, I like this head sculpt more. I just wanted to show a comparison right there. Do like that this is all new stuff. It doesn't seem like anything's being reused over here. Nice attention to detail with the buttons. Getting one side right over there. And then these legs don't look like they're retooled from a Jessica Jones figure at all. I have, the legs right here from Jessica Jones, and they're not the same. I do like the pinless joints right there. Yeah, I think this looks really good, so I'm very pleased with that. Sweater and stuff. We'll get into the articulation in just a little bit, but I really like these boots a lot. I think they came out looking really good, and you get peg holes at the bottom of the feet right there. Once again, I'm very happy with this head sculpt, but looking at the rest of the body, it's pretty much a reuse from the Hobgoblin animated figure that I'm just very unhappy with. I really don't like this figure very much at all. The gloves and everything's the same, even the same belt, just painted differently. And if you guys notice, I did sell my copy, but then I bought another one because it came with a dope custom cape, so I really just bought it to get the free cape, or the free figure, either way to look at it. I felt like it was a fair price to ask for the cape. I thought it looked dope. Put that on my comic version of Hobgoblin. But anyway, yeah, I like that they changed the shorts right over here. I don't know, just breaks things up a little bit. And I don't know why, but I assume it would have looked weird having the pink shorts as well. Let me know what you guys think about that. And you can see the pins sticking out over here and everything. I'm just not very excited about this body mold. I'm probably going to use this one and go via head swapping. I don't know. The purple doesn't look weird with having one consistent color over there. I don't know why they broke this up. Not a big fan of the body for this thing. May swap things out and just, use this. So I'll spare you an articulation segment on the Green Goblin over here. Nothing new to really discuss. We know how this figure works, but we got more new going on right here with MJ. I think this is just all new. I can't really recall if anything came from another figure or not. She does have a ball joint in there, so there's no hinge. Her hair can allow her to just only look up that far because it does get in the way. You can get her to look down a bit, turn side to side at a little bit of an angle, and you have the head pivoting. Shoulders will move up and above the 90-degree mark, move all the way down, rotate a full 360. You get a single jointed elbow that does bend in quite well. You also get rotation at the elbow, wrists all turn side to side, hinge up and down. You have the diaphragm joint, diaphragm pivot, and it shifts forward only a little bit, moves back a bunch more so. I still get confused why these tend to be able to move back more than move forward. And I wish we had a waist cut right here. This yellow sweater is over another torso piece right over there. So it's all one piece underneath this piece right there. You get hips that move outward that far, and she can kick forward a bit and not back. Upper thigh cut. Pinless double jointed knees, and then you get boot rotation. I love the boot rotation. Very happy to see that. Ankles do move down, they do move up, and she has beautiful ankle pivot. Now to measure out these figures, you can see MJ here is standing a little over the 6-inch mark, and you can see Green Goblin is standing closer to the 6.5-inch mark. Then for a size comparison, we have our first animated Green Goblin figure from the retro card wave, and then we also have this new version right over here, and I like this one a whole bunch more. However, I will say my favorite is a combination of the two, taking the green satchel and the new head sculpt and putting those on this figure right over here. And then here's Green Goblin next to the wretched retro card Hobgoblin right over there. And then here's the animated Walmart exclusive Spider-Man, which is probably one of the very best new Spider-Man figures. Big thanks Alpha Magnus, who also coincidentally DM'd me while getting a shout out all at the same time. Oh man, power cons. Then here's Mary Jane next to the 2-pack Mary Jane Spider-Man body with the MJ head that came with the retro card Gwen Stacy. And of course we have Gwen Stacy right over there. Oh, and here's a head swap if you wanted to see that. Oh, and you guys are going to want to see a head swap, I guess. So let's do it. I'm not really liking the head swap so much with these two, but kind of interesting to do, right?
I guess because I'm still enamored with that Black Widow figure, I had to see how a Black Widow head would look on this, you know, because they're redheads. I just wanted to put that old school head on there. That looks like a pretty good MJ, though, to be honest with you. And there's the short hair version right there.
And then here's Green Goblin and Mary Jane Watson next to the other Spider-Man animated series 2-pack VHS-themed figures that we've had so far. We have the Black Suit Spider-Man and Carnage, and then you can see Aunt May and a placeholder for Doc Ock, because your ass is crazy if you think I took down the bendy wire version that's on my wall right now. And then here's Green Goblin and Mary Jane Watson next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Inner Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, hey, what the heck? I thought you ladies didn't like green guys, huh? You came packed in with that green guy over there, and now I'm a green guy over here. What's the deal with that? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to show some love to the channel by simply clicking that like button. And if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button to help us reach those 1 million subscribers. Hey, and be sure to check out the Street Humans Instagram page. I'm working on my own action figure line, so I would appreciate that. Also, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. And this 2-pack set, I feel like, is not necessarily an essential buy. Are any of these 90s animated series figures essential buys? Well, I do feel like that Walmart Spider-Man is quite exceptional. So some of them are, and Bendy Wire, Doc Ock. Okay, so not all of them are so essential to me, and that's kind of what I'm saying about this 2-pack set over here. But I've been frustrated with that first release of the Green Goblin for so long that for me personally, I'm happy to see a new head sculpt to replace it, and I don't think everybody feels the same way about that. I know some of you do, but for me, it made me happy to see this come out, and it's kind of like an oopsie release, or kind of, you know, something fixing a problem that I think, or a mistake that they had made before. What really saves this 2-pack for me personally is the Mary Jane Watson. I'm actually really happy with the figure. I don't know how much I'm going to put it on display with this particular attire over here. I may just throw her up next to Aunt May and Peter Parker, because I have those on the shelf, so, you know, she'll look good over there. But yeah, I really like the MJ figure. I wasn't really that thrilled about it at first, but now that I have it, I actually really do like it. And again, I'm very happy with the Green Goblin head sculpt. So while I know this is generally not an essential pickup for a lot of people, may not be an essential buy for most, I'm happy with this. At the price point around $50, I'm gonna give this 2-pack set a Sud rating of...
It's not too bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comment section below. If you want to see the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
Crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face is set my shot.